Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Moody Pages. I'm Chanel, your fellow mood reader. I have a broken nail. I'm a little sad. I want to go get it fixed, but I have an appointment the following week, so whatever. So today, I'm doing my makeup and we're just gonna chat about this upcoming year for 2026. So this year, I have been on like this year-round mental health journey starting in January, and I think it's really important to listen to yourself and recognizing when you need help and get on medication if that's what you need. Talk to someone like a licensed professional. So during this like mental health journey, I have discovered that I'm starting to find old pieces of myself and I'm trying to work them back into who I am today. So, for example, makeup. My channel started out as a makeup channel and I love makeup. If there's one thing that you're gonna learn from this video is that I love makeup. And come 2020, I was devastated that I was no longer doing a full-blown face. I was showing up to family functions with cut crease and false lashes every Sunday. No matter the occasion, there was some type of cut crease, some type of glitter, and I would play with some color but not a lot of color. And 2020 hit and I was just like, I'm not gonna do this clean girl aesthetic. I'm not gonna do this clean girl makeup look. That is not who I am. It is now who I am. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is I have found that piece of me as a child of books making me happy. I have found that again. Now I want to go back and see if I can bring back that makeup happiness, which I have started to. And another thing that I was thinking was, man, it's been a really hot minute since I have filmed. Why haven't I been filming? And I think I'm just starting to feel not good enough in the bookish space. I don't upload consistently on me. And then on top of that, I really don't read as much as I used to. Like last year, I think I read close to 200 books. This year, I have barely broke 100. And not to say that it's about numbers, it's not, but there's obviously like a clear difference in between the years. I got a new job at the beginning of this year, so that could definitely play into it, but I feel like the bookish community requires some type of certain level of passion and creativity and just like drive. I read to escape. I am making content for the fun of it. I'm not making it to make a living. So I think that's another thing, is I had to remind myself some of these people actually make money off of their videos and this is their job, or at least like a side job. This is not mine. This is purely hobby. What is this? Okay, so I know that this is from Twilight. So I think I've said a whole lot of nothing. I've said a whole lot of nothing, but I think what I'm trying to say is I am going to be trying to redefine what I'm filming on this channel. I will still be filming bookish content. I think, as you can kind of seen from a few videos, I've been doing like local coffee shop reviews, hanging out with some friends, more like day in the life stuff, which sometimes I like watching and sometimes I don't. It really depends on my mood, but I like making the content, so why not post it? Okay, so here's a little bit more of the eyes. I do have more, but I just want the eyeliner to dry, so I'm gonna start doing the rest of my face. Okay, going in with my e.l.f. foundation. Okay, so I started uploading my TikToks to YouTube a little bit. I started to cross post and one of them took off. I was shocked, and I gained like 50 subscribers, if not more. I was just in awe, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta start making content. And I did, and I was really happy. I wasn't getting the views I guess I thought I would on my video, which at the end of the day, I'm not making this for a job. I'm making this as a hobby. I'm making this because I like talking to a camera because I can't stop yapping, and I like having fun. So I had to remind myself, like, hey, this is something you enjoy to do. It's not something that you're trying to make money off of. If that ever happens, great, but I'm not putting in that much effort for it. I have a job I really, really love. Okay, let's see here. Anyways, I got really burnt out after a little bit. I have ideas and I started writing them down because there's times where I get in these moods where I get really creative and I'm like, you know what, yes, I'm gonna start filming. And then there's other times where I'm like, nothing sounds good. I don't want to film anything because I have not a thought in this brain. And even though I have written down all these ideas for videos and even like TikToks and Instagram posts, I just think, no one wants to see that, which is not the truth. I like watching it. My friends are supportive, so I don't know why I tell myself these. I don't know why I let myself believe these lies. Okay, this is my tried and true little cream bronzer from Fenty Beauty. She's really old. She's crusty. She gets the job done though. I would like to branch out and try another cream bronzer. This is kind of more like a contour, but I really like how it looks on my face, so I don't want to ruin that. So anyways, as I've been thinking about how can I rejuvenate my passion for filming, right now I'm starting to feel that urge. Like, I'm feeling that urge to create. I'm feeling that urge to write down all these ideas. So I have, but I know in a few months, in a month or two, I am going to get in a slump and just feel like creating isn't for me anymore. And that's just the cycle I go in. So I'm trying to figure out how can I have safe measures to just keep creating, because once I realize I'm not in the mood to create, that's when my mental health really starts to go more downhill, because I'm not doing something I love, and that sucks. This is another bronzer that I love. It's the Chocolate Soleil. I don't know. But these two, my like ultimate combo. A safeguard I think I could put in place for myself to still feel creative is to really switch up my videos and not put myself in this box of just bookish content. And I have in my bio, or like on my banner, a lifestyle and like coffee or something. Like, it's not just all books. So I don't know why I've been telling myself I can't venture out into other areas, but I'm gonna have to remind myself, hey, I can. This is my channel. I can do what I want. And I hope that you guys would enjoy seeing other bits and pieces, like a day in the life. My life isn't that exciting, but I think it's nice to see your average Joe also have a life. Like, what do they do in their daily life? Okay, so now I'm going in with some Over Cosmetics blush. Oh, look at this, so pretty. So here's like the cream, and this is a shimmery blush, and then, oh, this is the cream, the shimmery blush, and then this is the powder. I have found that I have fallen in love with blush again. I guess makeup is what I'm trying to say, makeup through blush. I saw on TikTok this really pretty color of blush, which is super dark, but I was seeing people say that it's a really good eyeshadow shade, and if you go really light-handed, it's perfect for fair skin too. So I was like, oh, I gotta go find it. I didn't find it, but I found this, which I think is pretty deep for me. It's out of my comfort zone. Okay, so it's been such a hot minute since I've filmed, and now I'm like, what do I say to the camera? You know how they say like there's blush blindness? Blush blindness. I kind of have it a little bit, especially right now. This is some blush blindness right here. I'm gonna go back in with my foundation brush. I'm gonna put this away and I'm gonna grab my highlighter. So I've had this for years. This is from MAC. So a few weeks ago, I was at Dillard's with my husband's grandparents. They haven't been to a Dillard's ever. So I was really excited to show them Dillard's, and at Dillard's they have a MAC counter. I used to love MAC Cosmetics. I had a lot of their products. I have their setting spray, the Fix Plus. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Now I'm thinking if that, is that it? Okay. I had their setting spray, I've had lipsticks. I don't think I've had a lip liner, but I've tried mascaras, lip glosses, eyeshadows, pretty much a little bit of everything. And when I went there, they were having their Black Friday sales, and I ended up grabbing a liquid eyeshadow. And the associate really helped me feel like I was rediscovering my love for makeup again. They were telling me, well, so they had really beautiful shades on their lids, bold blues, and the other person had bold greens. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I love fun makeup. This just reminds me of like 2016 or earlier. And I was like, you know what? I've been doing my basic neutral makeup. I've been doing like a no makeup look for a while. I think it's time I try and venture and do my makeup again. So I just put some of this on here. Oops. And I'm gonna pat that in. I'm gonna do the brows. Okay, so I haven't talked a whole lot about books, just that I have been feeling burnt out on making bookish content, so I haven't been consuming as much bookish YouTube content. In turn, I feel like I am burning myself out by putting this pressure of I can only enjoy things if I am also creating. Not true. So here I am. I think my goal this upcoming year is to be more active on my channel, but with content I enjoy making. And if that's going to be makeup content, if that's going to be bookish content, it could be my coffee shop reviews, whatever. I hope that people would be like, yeah, let's watch it. It doesn't have to be stuck into one niche. And technically that's something that I've already had on my channel, but I'm reminding myself it's okay to actually follow through on that. I've been struggling to find a mascara that I really like. This was on sale during Sephora's Black Friday sale, so it's this one from Lancome, and then I used some points, so this was $5. I will never get a name brand mascara for $5 ever again, so I'm enjoying it, and I honestly am really liking it, so I think I'm gonna have to go back and purchase another one. Okay, so another thing that I have been loving is lip combos. So talking to that person at MAC about their makeup and getting me just to purchase one of these single liquid eyeshadows, I went and bought 3 palettes of blushes of these from Ofra Cosmetics. They were on their Black Friday sale as well. I got like a PR package, but it was the cream, the powder, and then the shimmer, and ended up being like $32 for all 3 of them, and then it came with a little mini highlighter. I also really love Ofra Cosmetics. Their blushes are just top tier. I would love to find a brand for bronzers. Maybe I can go check out MAC again. But anyways, one of my favorite things this year has been watching, not even just this year, but The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. They inspire me to do my hair more, so I actually got the Jay-Z Styles crimper for Christmas, and like the 3 barrel waves. This is like day 3, 4 hair right now, but I love how I look in it. And then on top of that, Taylor Frankie Paul, she always has like the best lip combinations, and I have been really trying to do my lip liners and lipstick more. So this one's from Huda Beauty. This is Milk Tea. And then I got this little, once again, mini liquid lipstick from Ofra Cosmetics. Very tiny, but this is probably one of the best liquid lipsticks I've ever used. And I have 3 of them. 3 of these like mini tiny ones. They're very long lasting. Very. They dry down matte. So if you want a little bit more of a gloss, top it with a gloss. I do that sometimes. I really like this lip combo. I don't know exactly which. This is Sanibel. Okay, I hope you can read that. Okay, that's pretty much my makeup. I did a little wing liner with this Twilight eyeliner. It's red. It's from ColourPop. But here's that hair I was talking about. Again, this is like day 4 hair, but I think it's really pretty. So through the TV shows and then just talking with people at the store, I feel like I've started to find passion for makeup and hair, and I guess I'm just finding ways to make myself feel better about myself, like my confidence. Started getting my nails done this year. Really, oh, and I got a new haircut. Of course, since this is like day 4 hair and I don't have it a certain style, you can't really tell, but I'm starting to feel a lot better and more confident in myself, and maybe I can start sharing my confidence journey with you guys. I don't know what I'm really trying to say in this video, but if there's one thing I'm trying to say is there's going to be a change up of videos next year. Hopefully there's consistency, and I hope that you're here to enjoy the journey with me. It's not going to be just solely books, and that's okay for me. Let me know what kind of content you guys would like to see. I really hope to keep doing more like it's not small town, local coffee shop reviews. I hope to do some like day in the life, and I have tons of also bookish content planned out in my head. I wrote it down, but if there's anything specific that you'd like to see, let me know. All right, I'll talk to you guys in another video. Goodbye.